We start our project by making a slip knot. This will be our first chain. Then from there we chain 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue and make 90 of these. Okay, I've made 90, so we are going to add 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then from there we start with chain 1, 2, and put our first double crochet at chain number 4. Then we chain 1 and skip 1, go to the next, make a double crochet. So we are going to make double crochet all through until we approach the last 3 chains. That is when I'll show you how you are going to treat them or how you are going to work on them. So continue working double crochet in every chain, 1 double crochet in every chain. Okay, let's do the finishing of the last 3 chain. We chain 1, then we skip 1 stitch, go to the next, and work 2 double crochet in the remaining 2 chains, each get 1. Then we turn our work, chain 3, then a double crochet, the next stitch, chain 1 to respect the chain which is here. Then in this stage we are going to work a front post. Now we are going to work a back post, double crochet, then the next one a front post, then the next back post and double crochet. I alternate this way until we reach where we made the chain on the other side. So continue working, I'll meet you on the other head. Let's do the finishing. You're doing the back stitch, then front. From there we chain 1, and these 2 double crochet here, we just work them the way they are without putting back post and front post. Turn our work, chain 3, then a double crochet, the next stitch, chain 1, then this stitch having the back post, we will start. We just work them the way they are without interchanging. We go to the back one. Sorry. Now you work this way repeatedly for 2 more rows. You finish this and you work 2, then we are going to meet. Okay, this is what we've come up with. We are now going to join to chain 6 and then join our work together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we come here and join with a slip stitch on these 3 chains that we made here and the 3rd chain. After joining with a slip stitch, we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then we continue work and double crochet. Now remember we have a chain here, we are no longer going to put a chain, we will put a double crochet, and then after we've done that we continue with the pattern. We continue our pattern until we go round and come where we have our chain. So we are proceeding with the pattern of front post, back post, front post, back post. So continue working. Let's finish up the round. Remember our chain here, we are now going to put a double crochet just like we did on the other side, and then work double crochet the 2 stitches. From there we made 5 chains here, so every chain we will get a double crochet, and then we cross over to the other side to end the round. Six, so this is our 6th one. Then from there we close our work with a slip stitch on top of chain that we made earlier. So we are going to work another round of this pattern. So we chain 1, 2, 3, and immediately this one gets back post, then front post, then back post, and you continue until the end of the round. So continue working. Okay, we have arrived in this area. Let us now work the stitches as we've been doing the same pattern. Back post and front post and double crochet until we finish the round. This one becomes a front post, and this is how we are going to work it. We put a single crochet, so you can see the pattern as resembled. From there we are going to work another round of this belt. So continue and work another round. Just chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to work back post, front post, double crochet, back post until we finish the round. Okay, let's finish up the round. This is now our front post. So we are going to put a slip stitch, not a slip stitch but a single crochet, then we chain 1, 2, 3, we put a double crochet in the next stitch, then we chain 1, skip 1, put a double crochet, 2 double crochet following one another, and see what I'm doing. This is the area of the belt, then chain 1, skip 1. After every 2 double crochet you chain 1, you skip one, so we are skipping this and go to the next two and work double crochet, continue and make one round. Okay, let's chain one and complete the round. We are going to do it with a slip stitch on top of the third chain, and you can see how our work has turned out to be. Now we are going to make two more rounds of this, and this is what we are going to do. 3 double crochet, chain one, continue repeating the same row, and then you make two more rows. Then we are going to meet after that. So you can see what I'm getting. Continue working. Okay, this is what we've come up with. We are now going to join our work with a slip stitch, and then we are going to work 3 chains and then a double crochet. So this row we are working double crochet all through, including where we have the chain, and once we arrive at stitch number 17, we put two together so that we can grow the bump of this short. So you can see what I'm doing. Continue working. The moment you get to stitch number 17, you put two together. Let's count and see whether we have reached there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 10. Then we count 7. 1, 2, 3. Now we are in stitch number 17. We put the two together so that we can grow the bump of this short. So continue working. Okay, this is what we have come up with. I've made, after I left you, I've made a round of 3 double crochet. You can go ahead and make one. Then from there, I've counted my stitches. They are 108, so that the front takes 50. 50. I've divided the whole 108 with 4, so that this side from here, where this is the center, up to here takes 27, and from here to here 27, that is a 54, and the whole back 54. I intend to decorate the front, so I have divided my center is here. From here to here I have 27, and this is my center stitch number number 14. So from here to here is 13, from here to here is 13, and this is the middle stitch which is making 27, the same to the other side. So let us start working the round, and we will be increasing at stitch number 12. As we work the pattern, we are going to also to do the increase at the stitch number 12. So we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and continue working double crochet until we approach the marker. We make sure we have 13 double crochet before we get to the marker. The marker is in stitch number 14. Okay, let's count our stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, we count again. 1 2 3 4 5. So we have to move it a bit until we are in stitch number 14. Okay, we do the counting. 1 2 3 4 5, that is 10 11 12 13. So this is our 14. We chain 1 and then skip it. From here there is no quarrel, you just continue, but remember we are doing the addition, so we will go back and do the increase at stitch number 12, sorry. 1 2 3 4 5. So we're supposed to do our increase in this stitch here, so we go back at stitch number 12, we do the increase, then we move on. Just wanted to demonstrate how we are going to work here. So we have done the increase, then from there we chain 1, and that is how we will leave this area. Now from here we count 1, we count the chain 2 until we get to number 12 and do the increase. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So we do the increase as stitch number 12, and then we continue working double crochet, increasing at stitch number 12 until we get to this mark. So continue working. So this is where we have, we've arrived where we have the marker. We chain 1 and then we skip this stitch. We can now remove the marker, it has no use. We skip this stitch and go to the next, and we remember to do the increase. So our last increase was here, so we count 1 2 3 4. We are counting the chain 5, that is 10 11 12. So we do the increase. Remember we are increasing at stitch number 12. From there we continue working. 1 2 3 4 5. Continue until you reach number 12. You do the increase. Okay, I've finished and joined my work with a slip stitch. We are going to chain 3 and work a row where we are not increasing, just frame double crochet until the end of the round, but we will be minding our pattern. I'll show you how to work it when we get there. So we have approached our pattern. What we are going to do is we are going to chain this one. In the next stitch, which is bounding the chain, we chain 1 and skip it and put a double crochet in the chain, then chain 1, skip this stitch, go to the next and put a double crochet. so that our work looks that way. Then we continue working. Remember, we are not adding anything this time. It is a row of 3 double crochet. So continue working. I'll meet you where we have the other decoration. Let's work this other area so that it can resemble the sister this other side. So what we do is we chain 1, skip 1, put a double crochet in the chain 1, skip 1, go to the next stitch and continue working double crochet until the end of the round. So continue working double crochet and work another round. Okay, we are back to where we have our decoration, and what we do is we chain 1, then skip this stitch, put a double crochet in the chain, then chain 1, skip this stitch, put a double crochet in the chain, then chain 1 again, skip this stitch and work the next. So this is how you continue working, including this other side. So continue the round we are going to make. Okay, let's close up our work with a single crochet. Then from there we chain 2, and then we continue working, but we will be increasing at stitch number 26. So we work and we will count. When we get to 26, we put 2 together. Another thing that we should not forget is our decoration which here. When you arrive to the last stitch, you chain 1, then you skip it, get into the chain and work it out. All the chains must receive double crochet, and then you skip this. Remember, we are also working this other side. The way you work here, you work this side. That's the reason why I'm not demonstrating this side. So continue counting your stitch. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When they get to 26, you put 2 together. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we put the 2 together here. Remember, we are trying to expand the bump of this short. So continue working. Okay, our 26 stitch is landing here. So we are not going to increase here. We increase outside the pattern, and then from there we continue working. Sorry, yeah, we work this, then we chain 1, skip this and work double crochet in the chains that follows. And remember, you are chaining 1, then chain 1, skip this, go to the next and work that way. So our pattern remains. Then from there we continue and make another round without increasing. Okay, this is how far I have gone. I have made in total from the belt here 12 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you start making part of the legs. So I have divided my work into two. I have 64, sorry, this part of this side is having 64 and this side is having 64. So count yours and divide into two. Then from there we remove this marker which is the center place and chain 5. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we cross over and remove the marker on this other side and put our slip stitch. After putting the slip stitch, we chain 1 and then cut the yarn, and we will be starting our work in the middle chain, which is chain number 3, because we've already made 5. So we make a slip stitch and pull in, slip knot. Then we go to chain number 5. 1, 2, 3, chain number 3, and take the outer loop. From here we are going to chain 2, then we work 2 chains, we put in double crochet. Make sure you take these turns. Then the second one. We now proceed where we have the slip stitch. We put a stitch so that we don't create a gap in our work. Then we continue working double crochet all round until we get back to our 2 remaining chains. Continue, I'll meet you here. Remember, we have now created the leg opening. Okay, we have arrived at this area where we need the decoration. So we are going to make double crochet all through, including on top of the chain. So where we have the chain, we put a double crochet. We are closing the decoration. Continue and finish I'll get to where we have the 2 chains. Let's work out the 2 chains. We put a double crochet on the outer loop so that the other loop will be used by the other leg opening when we will be working it out. Then we close our work with a single crochet. That way we chain 2 and then we put a front post and double crochet in the 2 chains that way. Then we skip this stitch, we go to the next. We work a top double crochet and a front post. Then skip this, go to the next, top double crochet, then a front post. Skip this, go to the next, top double crochet, then front post until we finish the round. Skip one, the next stitch, get a top double crochet and a front post. Continue, I will meet you at the end. We have completed the row and we have made the leg opening of the shirt. Now we are going to join our work with a single crochet and then we work 6 rows of free double crochet without any decorations. So chain 1, 2, 3 and work double crochet all through 6 rounds. Then after that we are going to meet and see what we have. So continue working. Okay, this is how far I have gone. I decided to complete one leg that I was working on so that I can use it as a sample to demonstrate on how to do reduction on both sides and how to put this pattern, the triangle is here. So we are going to start working the other part of the leg and we will work together. I show you how to do the reduction and how to do the finishing that resembles the belt. So this is the back and this is the front, the decorated part. Now we will go to chain number 3. Remember we have our chain number 3 here. We made 5 and in this chain we are going to take the outer loop. We count 1, 2, 3. It is exactly this one, and then we get our slip knot and pull through. Pull through, and then we are going to chain 1, 2, and then in the same space we put a double crochet, so the chain is not counting as a stitch. From there we work 2 chains, sorry, not chains but double crochet, and then we come out here and work this stitch. To avoid having a gap in our work, we work that stitch and continue working double crochet until we come to the end of the round. So continue working and you go round all this way. We are going to meet here. Okay, let's finish up the round. We are going to work the 2 remaining double crochet and we are working on the chain, the outer chain. Just look for them. And now I'm going to close with a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet, not on the chain. Then from there we chain 1, 2, 3 and put a front post in the this double crochet and the chain. Then skip 1, go to the next, top double crochet, the front post, skip 1, go to the next, top double crochet and the front post, continue and finish the round. Okay, we have completed the round and we are doing this one to resemble this other part. So you continue and make 10 rows of free double crochet, then I'll catch up with you here to show you how to make this triangle. So continue working and work 10 rounds. Okay, I've completed working the 10 rows that I told you I'm making. Now we are going to um, work this pattern as well as do the reduction to do the shaping of this down part of the leg. Now as you can see, I've divided my stitches into a half from back side and front side, and then in front I've divided them into half again. I have 37, so my stitch here is in the middle, where this side I have I have 18 and this side I have 18. Now we are going to start working, and when we come here we do this pattern, we start this pattern, and after one round, that is when you start reducing, and the reducing we will reduce on this side and also on this other edge here. So we will be reducing two sides. After reducing one round, we make a round without reducing, and we go for 6 rounds doing that. Then from there we start reducing after every round. So let's start working and get where we have the marker. I'm going to chain 2 as usual, and then a double crochet in the same spot. Then we proceed until we get where we have the marker. Okay, we've arrived where we have our marker, so we are going to chain 1, then remove the marker and skip this double crochet and go to the next and work it that way. Then we proceed until the end of the round. When you get to this marker, you just work the stitch, and then you return it where it is. That will be the area of reduction after this round. So continue working and finish the round. Okay, let's finish the round together, and then we do the reduction now. Chain 2, work the first stitch, then we are going to reduce these two. We reduce them this way, and see what I've done. The 3 of them you put through, then proceed until to where we have our pattern. Okay, when we arrive to the pattern, just as we work this one here, that is how we are going to work. We don't work on this one, don't put a double crochet, we chain 1, then go inside and put a double crochet, chain 1 again. skip this, go to the next and put a double crochet. So you can see it has started forming. Then it's work double crochet until we get to the marker, we do the reduction. Okay, we've arrived where we have the marker. So let's do the reduction, remove the marker and reduce these two. Mark them this way. Then you pull through the three and then return the marker. After that, we are going to work double crochet all around, and once we come here we finish, we make another row of double crochet, and remember to treat this pattern accordingly. Let's complete this round where we are not reducing, and then we start the round of reducing now and do it. So we close our work with a slip stitch on top of the double crochet, which is here, not the chain. Then we chain two, back and double crochet there because the chain does not count. Then from there we are going to reduce this to join these two so that we can attain the reduction. So you can see I have the three in the hook, so I pull them through and then continue until where we have the marker. And remember to mind the pattern. I showed you how we are working the pattern, but I'm going to redo it again so that you can see. So we are here, this is our pattern. We are not going to work this, we chain one and then land in the middle, chain one, the middle, chain one, land in the middle, chain one, skip this, go to the next, and that's all. So you can see it is coming out just like this other one here. Continue working, and when you get here you do the reduction, and then you complete a row of 3 double crochet without reducing, but you'll have to work the pattern. Okay, we have worked 5 rows of reduction, so we are going to start reducing in every row, not one row then not free row, but every row. For 3 rows we are going to do reduction on this side and this side. So let's join and do it. Join our work with a slip stitch, chain 2 as usual, then we will do a reduction here, three double crochet until to the other mark where we are going to do another reduction. And remember, we are working 3 rows, reducing without skipping any row. Also remember to deal with this area, or to work it out the way we are working. Chain 1, skip this, go to the next, just use your eyes and see what is happening. So continue working, work 3 rows, and remember to do reduction in every row, both sides. Okay, we have completed the 3 rounds. We are now going to work a round of 3 double crochet, including the area where we were making chains in this pattern. So we join our work with a slip stitch and work double crochet all through, chain 2 and double crochet. Then from there we work double crochet all through until we complete the round. This is the area of the pattern. You work double crochet on top on the chain and also on top of the double crochet that is already in place. Continue and finish the round. Okay, we have completed. We are now going to work this pattern down here so that it can resemble this one. And I'll start it for you. Chain 2, double crochet in the same stitch. Then from there you put a front post and double crochet this way. Remember the chain is not counting as anything. That's the reason why we have joined it with the double crochet. Then we skip this, we go to the next top double crochet on the same stitch and a front post in the same stitch. Of course, double crochet front post. Then skip this, go to the next and do the same until the end of the round. So complete the round, we are going to meet. And if we have completed the round, we are now going to work a round of ring double crochet without increasing, without reducing, and after you are through with that round, you work this pattern that we worked here for 3 rounds, and by doing that your work will be complete. Then we will converge to put the belt at this area and also to close this gap which is right here. So continue and complete your work. We have completed the baby trouser that we were making, and this is how it has turned out to be. We are now going to have made 2 chains. One will close this gap and the other one will be used as a belt. So the chains are here, just the chain. Okay, this one is made out of 120. Then this one I made it a bit thicker. I used a single crochet hole through. So let's close the gap. What we are going to do is we go inside here and insert in the center and pull through our lace. After pulling through our lace, we come on this other side on top here in between the 2 chains that we were making, and then we pull through in between, and then from there, this is the side, the longer side is the one that we are going to negotiate in between the 2 double crochet that we were making when we were doing the work. So make sure you don't pull this and out. We are only moving this side and we are moving on the opposite direction. So you can see, then opposite side, opposite side. Then we take it on the other side. Make sure you don't skip, because if you skip, it will not match towards the head. So continue and finish up. Okay, have completed inserting the lace, which will be used to tie the work up here. Then we go to the belt, and remember we made 3 rows here, so the middle row is the one that is going to take up the belt. So you just negotiate your belt without twisting. Make sure you don't twist it. Then from there, you just negotiate in the middle row in between the spaces, and don't separate the 2 double crochet. They should stand together. So you can see what I'm doing. Then from there, we'll go all the way to the back. Just use your free hands and work slowly until you are through. And also get the help of a crochet. You move until you complete the business we are going to make after that.